Welcome to the Big Ree and Ace Pick Six College Football. We're back. Let's go, Ace. All right, boys. Week 1 college football. Woo! Cannot wait, boys. It's been a long off season, guys. I mean, this is what I live for, boys. I cannot wait for college football, even more than NFL. But college football is just something, special to my heart. Been waiting all season for this. Big Ree has been counting down since 100 days. This guy's been monitoring when the schedules are released. This guy's monitoring games before their spreads are even released. That's how into this guy was. He had a big 100 days before the season started. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, come on, Ace. So we're both excited. One thing I want to let you guys know, games start Thursday, this Thursday, and one thing I want to just give a tip to all our viewers. Whole wheat pancakes, boys. Life-changing, guys. Life-changing. Cannot wait till Saturday morning. Pancakes, cup of joe. Woo! Woo! All right, guys. Here we go, boys. Start you guys off. First game, we got Georgia State at Tennessee. Tennessee is a 26-point favorite here, boys. Georgia State, horrible, garbage, 2-10 last season, 0-6 on the road, known for getting spanked by big non-conference schools just in their history. Last year, they got spanked by NC State and Memphis. I see a lot of the same guys here. Then we got Tennessee, who was 5-7 last season, and they had big wins against non-conference opponents. And we all know this. Week 1 is the easiest week of the college football season. A lot of big schools are playing these crappy schools just to get a payday. If you follow this and been following it as long as me and Ree have, you'll know this is an easy week, guys. Tennessee is returning their QB, Guarantano, and I think he's going to have a big year, big improvement from last season. Easy one here, boys. Don't get fooled. Take Tennessee minus 26. Game 2, we got Middle Tennessee State at Michigan. Michigan is a 34-point favorite, guys. 34 points. Middle Tennessee State last season, 8-6. They lost 45-13 to Appalachian State in the New Orleans Bowl. They did lose their 4-year quarterback starter Stockstill, so that's going to hurt. And let's be honest, regardless whether they had that QB or not, they're going up against Michigan. This is, Harbaugh's, 4th season at Michigan? Yeah. And I feel like this is the year for him. He's able to build his recruiting class. This is going to establish himself. I think this is Michigan's year. They're ranked preseason number 7. They were 10-3 last season, ended the season on a bad note, 41-15, lost to Florida in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. So that was not a good way to go out. They were still 10-3. They are returning quarterback Shea Patterson, so I think that's a big deal. And like I said, I think this is their year. I think they're going to compete for a spot in the playoffs, sure. in the college football playoffs, and I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table here. I think this is their year. 34 points is a big spread against, especially for a team like Michigan that's known for their defense, but they're going to come out swinging. They're going to put a statement here. Middle Tennessee State's quarterback is going to be completely just overwhelmed here by the Michigan D. Another easy one, boys. Don't think about this too hard. Take Michigan minus 34. Game 3. We got Louisiana Tech at Texas. Texas is a 20.5 favorite here. 8-5 last season, Louisiana Tech. 131-14 in the Hawaii Bowl versus Hawaii, so that was a good way to end the season here. They are returning quarterback Smith, so that's good when you're returning your QB. They'll play decent, but they're going up against a really good Texas team, and I think an underrated Texas team who's coming out in the preseason rankings at number 10. I think they're much better than that. Last season, Texas, 10-4 last season. Big win in the Sugar Bowl against Georgia, 28-21. Huge win. They are returning quarterback Sam Ehlinger and running back Ingram, so that's a big deal. And let's be honest, the game is in Texas, in Austin, at Texas Memorial Stadium. And look, Texas has not been this hyped since the Vince Young days. So that's a big deal. The stadium is going to be rocking. I've been to that stadium, and I know the atmosphere there. This is going to be a huge, fun atmosphere for the Longhorn fans. They're going to spank Louisiana Tech, completely spank them. 20.5 is probably going to be covered by halftime, if you ask me. Easy one here, boys. Lock of the week. Take Texas minus 20.5. Big Ree, let's go.
All right, so all the games I'm taking are over-unders. I got a game for you guys every day. So I'll start out with Saturday morning, Ole Miss at Memphis. Last season, Ole Miss averaged 36 points and gave up an average of 34 points. Memphis averaged 43 points and gave up 34 points to opponents. And you know, SEC is always good, and Memphis is favored in this one, which is another red flag. So I'm taking the over 68 here. The next game I got is a Friday game, Oklahoma State at Oregon State. Oklahoma State averaged 39 points last season and gave up an average of 33 points. Oregon State averaged 27.5 points and gave up an average of 45 points to opponents. I'm taking over 75 here. This is the lock of the week. It opened at 73. This is a really, really easy one. Go big on here. And the last one is a Sunday game. It's Houston at Oklahoma. Houston averaged 47 points last season and gave up an average of 35 points. Oklahoma averaged 48 points last season and gave up an average of 35 points. This opened at 80, and now it's at 82.5, and I'm still taking it. Don't worry. I know Kyler Murray's gone, but they got the Alabama transfer, Jalen Hurts, so he's going to put a lot of points up. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel, guys.
All right, boys. See you next week.